Warning to the leaders of the world. You take no action to this, you will be brought to justice, and we will release the whole world of documents upon you while you run and hide to the corners of earth. We will find you. A plea for global justice and harmony. Dear esteemed leaders of the world, I hope this letter finds you in good health and high spirits. As we navigate the complexities of our shared world, I am compelled to address concerns that many across the globe hold in their hearts. This letter is not intended to cast blame or point fingers, but rather to advocate for a collective reflection on the pursuit of justice and equity in our global community. Our world is facing numerous challenges, ranging from social injustices and economic disparities to environmental crises and political conflicts. It is with a sense of urgency and a spirit of shared responsibility that I write to you today, urging a reevaluation of our collective actions and policies. In the pursuit of justice, it is essential to recognize that our actions, decisions, and policies reverberate across borders and impact the lives of millions. As leaders, you wield immense power and influence, and with that influence comes a profound responsibility to ensure fairness, equality, and justice for all citizens, regardless of nationality, race, or socioeconomic background. Instances of inequality, discrimination, and corruption persist in various corners of the globe, tarnishing the ideals of justice and equity. I implore you to introspect and, where necessary, reassess policies to address these issues head-on. By fostering transparent governance, inclusive policies, and an unwavering commitment to human rights, we can collectively build a more just and equitable world. Furthermore, environmental degradation poses a significant threat to our shared home. Climate change, pollution, and resource depletion are challenges that know no borders. I urge you to prioritize sustainable practices and international cooperation to protect our planet for current and future generations. In times of conflict, let us prioritize diplomacy, dialogue, and peaceful resolution over aggression and violence. The world looks to its leaders for guidance, and by choosing the path of dialogue, we set an example for our citizens and the global community. I understand the complexities you face in governing your respective nations, and the myriad challenges that arise. However, the true mark of leadership lies in the ability to address these challenges with compassion, foresight, and a commitment to justice. Let us strive for a world where the inherent dignity and rights of every individual are upheld, where opportunities are equitable, and where cooperation prevails over discord. The challenges we face are formidable, but the collective strength of our global community is immeasurable. Thank you for your time, consideration, and dedication to building a world that reflects the principles of justice, equality, and harmony. I hope this message reaches you with an earnest plea for introspection and change. The world, at this critical juncture, is watching, and the time has come for a reckoning with the injustices that persist under your leadership. The cries of the marginalized, the disenfranchised, and the oppressed are growing louder, echoing across continents. In our interconnected world, the repercussions of injustice are felt far beyond the borders of your nations. As representatives of your people, you bear a weighty responsibility to uphold the principles of justice, equality, and human rights. It is with a heavy heart and a sense of urgency that I implore you to consider the consequences of perpetuating or ignoring injustice. The global community is becoming increasingly intolerant of leaders who prioritize personal gain over the well-being of their citizens, who turn a blind eye to systemic inequality, and who perpetuate discrimination. The consequences of such actions are not only internal but reverberate on the international stage, tarnishing the image of your nation and eroding the trust of your people. The interconnectedness of our world means that the consequences of injustice are not confined within national borders but spill over, affecting the entire global community. The potential repercussions for leaders who perpetuate injustice may include diplomatic isolation, economic sanctions, or a loss of international standing. As representatives of your nations, your choices have far-reaching effects, and the global community increasingly demands accountability. It is not too late to alter the course, to embrace transparency, inclusivity, and fairness. By addressing the root causes of injustice, fostering open dialogue, and implementing policies that prioritize the well-being of all citizens, you can pave the way for a brighter, more equitable future. The world is yearning for leaders who embody the principles of justice, leaders who understand the gravity of their role in shaping a world that respects the dignity of every individual. The consequences of inaction are severe, and they extend beyond your tenure in office. Let this letter serve as a sincere call for reflection and a plea for the pursuit of justice. The global community hopes that you will choose a path that leads towards positive change, unity, in a future where all people can live free from the shackles of injustice. Sincerely, the citizens of the world.